Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 25th, 26th, and 27th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that this is my weekend reading. I am going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. This is my Angel Tarot card. This will be for the main message. I will also pull one from John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will pull one at the end from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. This is just the introduction, so please know that this will be on all the videos. I will put a timestamp where you can jump past and, just go directly to your, your sign. Okay. Now, for the introduction, I am going to be using my Rider-Waite Tarot and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Well, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job just deliver the message. We have had some interesting times. Remember that Pluto thing with Capricorn, so things have heated up quite a bit. We can see that happening in the world, but at the same time, we do have, and cards are flipping, we do have Venus and Mars in Capricorn also. And it came to me this morning that they were a lot like, in the, what was it, in the late 20s, early 30s? In the 30s, 1930s. They're a lot like Bonnie and Clyde. And Bonnie and Clyde was a folk hero to many, many people, but at the same time, Bonnie and Clyde did their own thing. So, it's just, they didn't necessarily do everything the right way. In fact, they were kind of mean in many ways, and they were criminals in many ways, and at the same time, the public loved them. So, who's to say? Let's see what we have. Now, the last time for the week, we did have that good old Tower card, and we've had some really interesting energies happening. Let's see what we've got for the weekend. Right off the bat, we do have these three cards fell plus this fourth one. This one fell up. This is a 7. 7 is a divine number, divine intervention, divine interference. This is cup energy. Cup energy is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Things are going on with Scorpio right now, but this has choices. This is going to be a week of choices. And we have, some that are very positive choices, some that look on the negative side, some that are unknown choices. So we will have choices here, and let's see what the other cards have to say. Remember, anything reversed is stronger energy. Next card is the 8 of Wands. So 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Wands, rods is our fire energy. It is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. This has a lot of busy energy. This has so much energy going on. You don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know if you're the ones throwing the rods. You don't know if you're the ones that are on the receiving side of the rods. So this just has major, major fire energy moving on with this. So let's go on. Next card. The 6 of Cups. We've talked about what Cups is. 6 is the number of man, the energies we put to something, what we have made. This is looking back at an easier time. This is looking back at a time where we felt happier, maybe where we felt safer, more secure. The thing is, though, the 6 of Cups is also romanticizing that past, romanticizing that, remember Saturn in Aquarius, romanticizing that illusion. Okay, so part of it is we might want a happier time or a more peaceful time. The 8 of rods or wands is kind of like, nah, ain't going to happen. But, this is a time where we go, oh, if only, remember when. Well, I've been alive for 65 years. I remember the 50s. I remember the 60s. I remember the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, all the way up. And I know that each decade has had its own share of, I don't know, what do you want to say? Fear? Let's go on our next card. Our 5 of Swords. So Swords is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, our Gemini. It is also our Libra energy thought processes. It has some changes in our thought processes at the same time because 5 is about change, positive, negative. It just change is change. This one, again, I told you Aquarius, Gemini, and our Libra, it's thought processes. It's also hearing news. I think we had either the Five of Swords or the Seven of Swords in our last overview, our introduction. I don't remember that per se. But this is always sneaky snake. The Seven of Swords has the same sneaky snake energy. But this to me has, this is kind of, this guy is about to take all the swords. But he does leave some for the two. He leaves one each. But we don't know if there's more people in the horizon or not. So there's a lot of sneaky snake energy here. Again, this is about, this is about choices. There are choices to be made, choices to be had. And some of them are very powerful and positive. Some of them are still powerful, but not necessarily positive. They're negative. Okay, so it's going to be an interesting weekend and where we go with this. Now let's see what we have with our Osho Zen Tarot. I look at these more as our advice cards. Okay, these are more of our, oops, and there's a card that just flew away. The only card that we did not have, so we had our cups, we had our air, we had our swords, we had our wands, so we had our water energy, we had our air energy, we had our fire energy. The only energy we did not have was pentacles, which is our earth energy, which is what Capricorn is. Capricorn is an earth energy. And it's also Virgo and Taurus. It is your money, job, career. A lot of Capricorn has a lot of corporate type of energy to it, business type of energy. Okay, so let's go on. Let's see what this last one is. Maybe words of advice. Okay, so here we go. So we have this card, fighting. We have the armor on. We have the, I don't know who is, I don't know if this is who we're fighting or if this is us fighting. There is a struggle going on. There is some sort of a struggle going on. We can go and look back to this. We do have choices where what we're gonna do with that struggle. We do have to watch out for sneaky snake who wants to try to bring some changes. I don't know, positive, negative. But we're going to start off with the rods, the wands, a lot of activity going on this weekend. And we do have the struggle. Okay? Okay. Anyway, let's go on. Remember please to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Thank you all for letting me know that you are hearing my videos. I really appreciated that. So I really feel much better about that. But at the same time, again, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Let's get the videos out there. I really appreciate you also. We do get through this. We do get through this. Each day we get through this. And no matter what is going on in that universe or in this world, we still have to live our lives. So we want to live our lives with honor. And, many times when I say stay shining, we want to be that bright light for others. Okay? Okay. So let's start our videos now. And hello, my Geminis. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, my Geminis. I just feel like you just watch and wait. I know I've been saying that. But you are the watchers. You have been watching. And again, you've been getting, your twins have been talking to you too. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Don't look at that. So there's a lot of disseminating energy coming around you also, that it's kind of like, like one of those screens, those computer screens you see on TV, and they go, oh, this, nope, this, yes, this, nope. It's kind of, if you've ever seen that, I hope that made sense. But it's kind of like looking in and seeing, what do you need? What do you like? What do you want? Okay, these cards all fell out. So now let's go on in here and see what we've got. Okay, they all fell out. They are all they're all up. They're all face up. We have our fire energy, which is our Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is the wand energy I talked about in the introduction. We have the 7. 7 has our, divine umbrella, divine intervention. It's a divine number. Okay, and the 7 of fire has stand tall, stand firm. Okay, but it does put you in a position of where you have to almost, I don't know what you want to call this, you have to almost justify why it is that you're doing something, okay? So there is some, again, it's like, why did you choose this and not choose that? So you may find yourself in some debates this week. You may find yourself in some arguments this week. Stand true to you, okay? If you have any Aquarius, take a look, because I told them not to argue with fools, not to argue per se, but for you, my Geminis, so don't argue with an Aquarius anyway, because you are not a fool. You are very wise. You see things clearer than a lot of other people right now. But the thing is, though, you have to stay focused. You have to stay on track. But again, too, when you find that there's a block to the message, move on, okay? Move on. Don't waste your energy on someone that blocks your message. Okay. The 7 of Fire is defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Again, if they start to block your stuff, move on. Move on. Now we have the 2 of Fire. Again, that fire energy. We have 2, so crossroads, choices, decisions. Okay. Also coming together. This has basically you stepping into your power. This has you stepping up to the plate. That's a baseball metaphor. This has you coming into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Again, there's a lot of confidence with these 2 cards. There's a lot of self-confidence, self-belief, knowing that you just, through your intuition, through your connection with higher power, knowing you are on your right course. But again, the 7, this kind of tells me again, don't waste your energy where there's the blocks. You don't, I don't want to say not to, this is not a give-in type of energy. This is not something that says, oh yeah, you're right. No, you don't have to say that either. Stand firm in your beliefs. I mean, you can listen, but per se, and if they give you some new information, I don't want you to be so rigid. However, with this, again, if there's a block, and you know what you know, stand firm. Okay, next card is, again, we have that 2 energy. So 722, it's a 0. 0 is God's source energy. This is Archangel Jeremiah. This is the Judgment card. This is where you have to look at everything. So there's a lot of reviewing here. There's a lot of evaluating. Again, I feel you are going to be in the midst of the exchange of the fire, if you want to say. You're in the midst of the debate, and you need to really kind of think what they're saying. I know, but again, if it's just basically you're just going round and round in circles, move on from that. Renewal talks about review and evaluation, a favorable assessment of the facts, and I feel that for you. It's like, yeah, no, this is what makes sense now. I get it. Time to move in a new direction. So it is guiding you. It is kind of, even for you, some of the information, some of what it is you're receiving from your downloads, because we're in a lot of ascension energy still. We are still in that. It's going to be for a while. Some of your downloads is having you see things with new eyes. Okay? And now it's kind of like, oh, I now need to move in my new direction. Okay, so now we have this one fell out also, 7 of air. We do have that 7. We have that air energy. Again, this is what I was just talking about. There's all this download energy. It's all this kind of like, oh, okay. I see things a little differently now. And this talks about plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. This is just you just reevaluating what you're learning, what you're gathering. Again, the downloads are going to be very strong for you this weekend. Now the moon energy, it's waning, so that's where you get rid of stuff. And I'm going to just say that because I feel like you need to there's going to be like getting rid of old energy so this new download can come in. Okay, so something, meditate, when these things are happening, when you're getting all of this, you need to take care of yourself, my Geminis. Rest, meditate when you can, rest when you can, eat healthy, drink water when you can, okay? Because there's I feel like you are more out there than you normally are. How's that? Okay, let's go on. John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. So we have a 7-2-2-7. Okay. We have the 27th will be on Sunday. Okay, let's see what this has. Third eye chakra. Now this is kind of where I was talking about, and it's really interesting. If you have any, well, to me it was, if you have any water energy in you at all, any Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer in your natal chart, take a look at those, because all of the water cards, all of the water signs got this. This is your third eye chakra, chakra systems, energy points. I love this definition. This is where your soul, spirit, and your physicality come together. There's more than just the 7, but there's the 7 main ones. This is the 6th one, number of man. This is the receiver. I talked to you about the receiving energies, the ascension energy, the new knowledge coming in. This is where you need to make sure you're taking care of your pineal or pineal gland. Things are moving for you. This is going to be a weekend of receiving messages. And in so doing, you need to get rid of old crap. Okay, old stuff. Okay, let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy for my Geminis that we have here. Hold on a second. Here we go. This is reversed amethyst. Spiritual insight, creativity, psychic protection, courage. So, my Geminis. Interesting week for you. Be open, be ready. Take care of yourself through it also. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Geminis, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.